Very much. Shane Beach, tonight's public address announcer. I'm John Arter along with Gene Young, ready to bring you Jayhawk basketball here on MCC TV. The Jayhawks against the Redhawks. Both teams are tied for first place at 5-1 record with the number 9 K Valley. So we have a great one to start out tonight, Gene.
Well, you got two winning teams, and just watching them in warm-ups, pretty good athletes. They play the game well, they shoot well, and they're used to winning.
Lake Michigan travels during the first possession. It'll be Jayhawk ball. Gene, there's a nice contingent from Reese Buffer supporting two Jayhawks that came from Reese Buffer.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dave. Brandon Berry's got it going over there. A lot of kids playing basketball, and I think we've got about 3 teams combined here tonight, freshman, JV, and varsity.
Outside shot, Calissa Williams. Shot is rebounded by Madison. Now there's a drive. Shot does not go for Moss. Offensive board, no. Another offensive board down low. Bounce back out. Now top of the key. Moss. She hits a 3, and the Redhawks take the lead.
3 shots on a possession, John. Can't have that. Got a rebound.
Good pressure by Lake Michigan. Matthews, Calissa Williams drives the baseline, now kicks it back out to Hackbard. Now Freeland, 3-point shot off the iron. Dame, ahead to Kinder. Now Dame with a drive. Nice block. Matthews, Janae Matthews with a nice block. Ball goes out of bounds, still Redhawks.
Matthews, a 5'10 sophomore from Mona Shores. Jayhawks not a big team physically, so they have to box out and go for that loose ball.
Kinder cuts across the lane. A little left-hand hook is good. 5-0, Lake Michigan. Freeland. Matthews. Hackbart. Carmelia misses, rebounded by Madison. Moss, top of the key. A little bit short. Hackbart with a rebound. 3-on-2 break. Carmelia Williams puts it up and in.
First basket, 7:38 mark. We have 4 10-minute quarters in the women's game.
Dame on the far wing. Kinder, a little head fake, a little drive. Now a little baseline jumper, in and out. Nice rebound there by Calissa Williams. Cross-court pass to Freeland, and Freeland travels.
Very common air. They get the ball and shuffle those feet just a little bit, and both at the same time, and that is travel. MCC getting off to a little slow start.
Moss, checked by Williams. Now Dame. Decides to go baseline. Ooh, no whistle. Nearly a double dribble there. Top of the key by Moss. Off the iron, offensive board. And putback is good by Madison.
Lake Michigan's offensive rebounding is outstanding, which means MCC is not boxing out. You got to fight for those.
Williams, ball stripped away and stolen by Dom. Now right back to Matthews. Matthews travels. Got too excited when she picked up that loose ball.
She was all excited. She says, I got a layup uncontested. So missed shots and turnovers, John. That's why we played 3.5 minutes, and Jayhawks with just 1 2-point basket.
Kinder driving baseline, lays it up and in. Quick move by Kelsey Kinder.
Dearborn Divine Child she's a product of. Kelsey Kinder.
Haven Johnston with a bucket. Kinder leans in. Blocking foul will be on Calissa Williams. First foul on either team. Nice rejection from Maria Williams. Dame. Ball knocked out of bounds by Madison.
9-4, Lake Michigan up by 5 with 5:58 here left in the first quarter. MCC still struggling.
Down by 5, 9-4. Lake Michigan double teams that ball as soon as it comes across midcourt, but Jayhawks able to break that pressure. Kamaria Williams along the baseline, dishes right back up, right to Johnston.
Boy, nice inside pass for a layup. Those are high percentage shots. Need to take more of them.
Moss, ball nearly stolen away, and it was. Oh, pass too far ahead. Officials could have called a foul on that as Williams basically had a steal, and the Lake Michigan player just grabbed her arm, pushed it away.
This one.
That's going to happen. That'll happen.
This isn't the NFL.
No.
It was good contact.
Now Moss. Kinder. Ken with a quick move. Matthews with a block, but she also got part of the body, so she'll be called for the foul.
Boy, Kinder is quick. She loves to go to that basket, and it's her second trip to the free throw line. 5'7" sophomore out of Dearborn Divine Child. Used to be famous for football.
Definitely. That's just down the road from Lake Michigan, isn't it?
No.
About 150 miles down I-94. And she sinks them both.
It's a corporate headquarters of Ford Motor. I know my Michigan history and geography.
Matthews kicks it back out. Williams, ball's tipped away. Freeland saves it, 3 on the shot clock. 1 second on the shot clock and a violation. Good defense by Lake Michigan. Moss palming the ball.
Yep. .424 left here in the first quarter.
Jayhawks trying to weather this opening storm here by the Red Hawks. And they can settle down and get down to business. Calissa Williams on the near wing. Little drive, leans forward, no. Offensive board by Johnson, then it's tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks. Williams into Calissa Williams. Pulls the trigger on a 3, and it's good.
Great story on that young lady. 2 years, missed 2 years of high school basketball. She's back and just a tremendous athlete. Got to visit with her mother a couple games ago, and the certainly proud of her and doing well in school. And the trainer takes care of that knee with that brace. And here she is playing college basketball.
And good defense by the Jayhawks creates a turnover on the shot clock violation going the other way. Calissa Williams brings the ball down court. Kamaria. Freeland. Back to Kamaria. In the paint. Johnston, 9 on the shot clock. Rebound by Madison. Mosier. And a reach on foul will be called on Kamaria.
24 for Lake Michigan. John hails from Winter Springs, Florida. Loved the weather and decided to go to school at Lake Michigan. 6'1", freshman.
And using the bank shot is good by Dingman. Calissa Williams. Johnston back to Williams. On the near wing with a little drive. Puts the shot up. She is fouled. Calissa will go to the line to shoot two. First foul on Lake Michigan. Calissa, good on the first free throw. Calissa makes them both.
Getting back in the game from the free throw line.
And a turnover.
MCC's got a chance to tie it or take the lead on this possession, and they really worked hard, using most of this first quarter to get back in the ball game. We got 2:15 to play.
Hackbart on the near wing. Freeland. Hackbart from the baseline. Off the iron, ball's tipped out of bounds by Matthews. Lake Michigan ball. Moss to Hess. Hess with a drive. A little right hand off the board. Good.
Well, utilized that height, and that was a good basket.
Freeland. Ooh, kicks the ball out, and it's going to be over and back. Lake Michigan ball. Kinder pulls the trigger on a three. It's good. They're going to say the foot was on the line, so give her credit for 2 points. Johnson with a drive. Basket is good. Haven Johnson with 6 points here in the first quarter. Becker called for her first foul, team second.
Pretty neat to see many of the Reese Puffer female basketball players here in attendance and supporting their Rockets on the team. Plus, the rumor says that a couple more Rockets are going to enroll here next year. And outstanding program by Brandon Berry. Should be very proud.
Pass down low. Hess loses control of the ball. Kicks it back out. Kinder, 3-point partially tipped. Johnson with a rebound. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Taylor leaves it for Calissa Williams. Kamaria. Taylor passes on the tray. Calissa Williams pulls the trigger on a three. In and out. And we have a foul in the backcourt as Johnston will be called for running in to the Red Hawk. That's her first.
As the first quarter comes in, John, what really sticks out is MCC is not getting the second and third shot. It's one shot, and their offensive rebounding has got to improve. Benton Harbor's getting that second shot, and that's why they have a thin lead.
Nice tip. Ball stolen away. And Calissa Williams is fouled. Sorry, Gene. Had some action happening right there, but you're exactly right. You're exactly right that Benton Harbor, both on the offense and defensive end, they're getting second and third shots.
And MCC's had about a half a dozen turnovers, which is about twice what they normally have, and so they're not even getting a number of shots that they need. But be nice to make these free throws. And
in and out.
13 seconds left, first half.
And it's not like the Jayhawks are at a size disadvantage. They're about the same height. I think there's some extra hustle and getting good position by.
I think Michigan showed me some outstanding athletes and tremendous team speed.
Yes.
Especially the Kinder girl.
9 seconds left, first quarter. Moss. Ball is stolen away. 2 seconds left. Oh, Calissa, she had a little bit more time, not much, but trying to make it to the end. That's the end of the first quarter. Our score here at Bartell's Roadie is Lake Michigan 17 and Muskegon 15. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. He gets set to start the second quarter. 17-15 Lake Michigan. Want to thank the MCC TV crew doing a great job. We got Lee Beaton, the director and producer, and Jacob Lewis is in the house. Jacob is right up there in the top row. Give us great shots with the camera. Thank you, Jacob.
Jacob's gaining experience.
That he is. Moss cut off from driving the baseline. Ooh, a little drag foot there, but no whistle. Kinder. A little drive on the baseline, kicks it back out to Kinder. Kinder. And a big hustle by the ball by Dame, and Lake Michigan controls and puts it up and in. That's costly.
Yes, out hustled and ends up with two.
Hackbart dishes off to Johnston. A little too hard. No, just right as it drops through the cylinder. Haven has 9 points in the game.
He's playing well.
Dame. Drive, gets her own rebound. Put back is up and good.
Somebody's got to stick a hand in there.
Hackbart called for the offensive foul.
Bart said, I'll get the first down.
Mario Williams called for her second foul here in the first half. Kinder will leave it for Dame. Becker, shot in and out. Calissa Williams with a rebound. Working through traffic, leans forward, doesn't get it. Matthews. Calissa Williams misses. A rare miss that close to the basket by Calissa.
Well, they may have overpassed that, John. They had 3 under the basket. They said, let's everybody touch the ball, and I think they hurried the last shot, but showed me a little aggressiveness keeping the ball alive in their possession. Let's see if they can get one out of the basket here.
Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks. Taylor to inbound. Now Johnston. Taylor off the iron. Offensive board by Johnston. Freeland. Calissa Williams. Checked by Dame. Matthews. Johnston in the paint. She is fouled.
Hit hard on her right arm, and she's going to get a couple free throws.
Fouls on Kinder, her first. Johnston misses on the first. She splits the pair. Moss trying to work through traffic. They're going to call the Jayhawks for standing on the baseline. And there was definitely a reach over by Becker. Lake Michigan ball. Once again, extra opportunities in the offensive sets.
You're right, John.
Madison leaves it for Becker from the free throw line. Nice board by Matthews. Ooh, a nice give and go. Johnston puts it up and in.
Best play of the evening, John. Very unselfish, and you practice that 100 times, and that shows you can execute it. Easy basket.
A 1-point game. Becker. Madison down to Becker. Becker too hard off the glass. Calissa Williams. On the near side, drives baseline. Kicks it out to Matthews. In and out. Dame with a rebound. Becker. Traveled.
Good call by the official. Lake Michigan up by 1, 21-20, 6:27 to play here in the second quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. Men are still at 2 20-minute halves. Will be a quiz at the end of the evening.
A call-in quiz.
With huge rewards and prizes.
Future basketball game tickets.
Yes.
Sam Taylor, three-point shot, high archer. Goes out of bounds off of Lake Michigan, still Jayhawk ball. Matthews pulled the trigger very quickly. Shot is rebounded by Mosier. Bounce pass goes out of bounds. Did it go off of Freeland? No. Straight out of bounds. It's Jayhawks.
Looked like it from this angle, John, but we'll take that call.
Yes, we will.
Head coach Amanda Parker working those sidelines, getting her Jayhawks in position to run an offensive play.
Freeland, three-point shot is good, and the Jayhawks take the lead.
Well, we waited a long time for that, John. Long time. But you know what? I remember my last game. We had a couple Jayhawks hitting those threes, and we'll see if they can get hot again.
Muskegon gets the possession, calls timeout. 5:31 left first half. It's Muskegon 23, Lake Michigan 21. John Arter and Gene Young back here at Bartels Rorty Gymnasium. We're in the second quarter of the Muskegon-Lake Michigan game. And Gene, the Jayhawks have weathered the storm very well here in the first half as Lake Michigan tried to take control with a lot of intensity, and Muskegon has the lead.
Yes, they have. Took them a while.
Matthews, wow, what a move by Janae Matthews. Right along the baseline, Jayhawks by 4. A lean in and drawing the foul is Kinder. Hackbart called for her second foul. Coach Parker immediately gets Hackbart out with 2 fouls. Don't want that third foul in the first half.
No.
Moss. Dingman. Madison. Kinder. Rebounded by Calissa Williams. Each trip is very important. Now Calissa Williams, top of the key. Little drive. Shot does not go. Dingman. Hess. Too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Matthews. Same. Samantha Taylor near wing. Matthews comes out to help out. Jayhawks reset with 5 on the shot clock. Freeland driving baseline, 2-1 off the iron. Rebounded by Madison.
Didn't have much time to get off a high percentage shot.
Offensive board by Hess. Turnaround jumper is good.
Got to go after your man and screen him out. That was a uncontested 2-point play. You can't give those up. Can't give those up.
Three-point shot does not go for Calissa. Madison with a rebound. Quickly ahead to Kinder. Kinder too close. Offensive board. Mosier gets the bucket and is fouled. Johnson called for her second foul, becoming the third Jayhawk to have 2 fouls.
Gonna have to watch that foul situation now.
Ball goes out of bounds. Jayhawk ball. Tied at 25. Taylor over to Freeland. Calissa Williams. Kochenis, 9 on the shot clock. 3-point shot high off the rim, doesn't go. Rebounded by Moss. Nice steal. Calissa Williams, good anticipation. Right to where the ball was being passed, right in the passing lane. Comes up with a steal. That was a quick move, Gene.
It was. He's a very fine athlete. Dan Beckman, the principal of Reese Brucker, came to watch her play a couple weeks ago, and her mother was here. We had a nice talk between games, and really proud of her.
Pass ahead to Kinder. Kinder lays it up and in. Easy bucket for Kinder. Lake Michigan retakes the lead by 2. Taylor. And Coach Taylor wants a timeout. A minute 46 left. Lake Michigan by 2, 27-25. John Arter and Gene Young back here at Bartels Rody. Neither team able to pull away as Lake Michigan has come back from a 4-point deficit here in the second quarter to take a 2-point lead.
Well, a winner here could be a game up in the conference standing. So it is a very important game.
They're trying to keep pace with Kalamazoo Valley, who's ranked number 9 in the nation in this week's rankings. Coach Ennis puts the shot up and in.
Look at her smile. Look at that smile. A non-starter, she said, I do that all the time.
She saw that shot clock winding down. A lean in and a travel. Turnover. How about that, Nicole Kochenis?
They're proud at St. Louis High School in St. Louis, Michigan.
St. Louis Sharks.
Boy, John, you know them all.
Well, we didn't the first time around.
I know, we learned.
We had to do our homework.
We learned.
Calissa Williams drives baseline, kicks it over to Kochenis. Kochenis, second shot doesn't go. Ball is tipped and picked up by Dame.
We're under a minute. 1 minute to halftime.
Dame is followed by Calissa Williams. That's her second, becoming the 4th Jayhawk with 2 fouls here in the first half, and that's foul number 5, so 2 shots for Dame. Dame misses on the first.
Neither team shooting many free throws in this first half. It's been what you call a quick first half, John. Not a lot of timeouts or stop play action. Letting the kids get up and down the court and play the game.
Dame makes the second free throw. Lake Michigan by 1. Kochenis trying to pass over to Freeland, and Freeland had already broke towards the court. Putting it up and in is Moss.
Boy, good athletic move. She brought that from her hip. Michigan Luther High School, Haley Mass.
Freeland. Jump ball.
Let's hope it stays down there, and it isn't.
Lake Michigan ball, and they want a timeout to run one play here with 17 seconds left. Lake Michigan has the lead over Muskegon, 30-27. Inbound to Moss. 10 seconds left first half. Moss. Ooh, a quick move. Shot does not go. And we have a foul on the rebound. That's on Dame, her first. 4 seconds left. Jayhawks to inbound. Now Lake Michigan extends the pressure. Trying to make it tough to get that shot off. Freeland from the half court. Just past the rim, and we're at halftime at Bartels Rody. Our score, Lake Michigan 30, Muskegon 27. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV.
We're at halftime, and I'm with Coach Etzel. And, you know, if we looked at just the shooting stat, we would say, why are we only 3 down? How come we're not 13 down? But you know what? If you can hang in there and have literally poor shooting stats, you can say, hey, we're still in the game.
Yeah, they do a great job defensively. I think we talked about it at halftime. We got to set better screens. We got to get our shooters open, and the way we do that most of the time is setting screens. We're just not setting very good ones right now. So,
you know, one of the things that I've noticed is this Lake Michigan team, the guards, both of them are very, very quick.
no, they're athletic.
And the front people are physical. They'll bang you, they'll push you. And I think some of your kids are having a little hard time adjusting that. But also, and the only criticism I have on that end is that Lake Michigan seems to come up with too many loose balls, and they're just wanting that ball more. Either they started the game, you know, getting 3 offensive rebounds to get a bucket, and that kind of set a pace.
That's killing us. The offensive rebounds are killing us. I mean, we're doing a great job. This is a team that averages, they average 75, 80 points a game. So I think we're doing a good job defensively, but you can't give up 9 offensive rebounds. That's just, you work so hard to get a stop, and you give up a rebound. That's just a killer right now.
The other thing is, the last game that I did with John is a couple of your girls put on a clinic in 3-point shooting, and I've been waiting for them. And
saving them all for the second half.
Okay.
That's what they told me. I asked them where it was. They told me they're saving them.
Okay, well, they opened their mouth. Let's see if they produce. But no, if they don't seem to get that extra second set, and I got to give Lake Michigan defense credit on that. They're kind of keeping them off balance.
That's a lot of it. They're aggressive and they're fast defenders, and we need to set screens. I mean, they're moving, so we got to move a little on the screen. They haven't called a moving screen yet. I haven't barely called one all year.
No.
So that's what we told our bigs: move a little, get in their way, so we can get some open shots. And we got some kids. They knock down one, and it's going to be lights out for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I can tell you right now, if they get those screens and they get those feet planted just 1,001 and get that off, I know these kids can shoot threes, and I know they'll push you back with some offensive points if you can get that 3 going. The other thing is you got to rebound as a team, too.
The whole team's got to rebound. I mean, our best rebounder, guard-wise, is Kamaria, and she got in foul trouble. So she'll be out there now most of the second half. So we got out of it with her only getting 2 fouls. So we're looking for that to change a little bit.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming, and let's have a exciting, you guys, you win at home, and you got to get this win right now and get in the first place.
I agree.
In the conference.
All right, go Jayhawks.
Thank you. I was Coach Etzel, and now we're back with play-by-play John Otter in the second half of this Lake Michigan versus MCC women's basketball game.
Jayhawks with the ball. Baseline jumper, rebounded by Johnston. Now Freeland in the corner, 3-point shot. Another offensive board. That's Kamaria Williams along the baseline. Oh, the shot clock violation.
They were close.
They were
close. But I like the fight to get that offensive rebound.
Kinder. Ball's tipped away by Kalissa, and over and back is called. It's Jayhawk ball. Nice interview with Coach Etzel.
Yeah, good, nice young coach. Into it. Girls respect him. Works hard. He and Amanda work as a great team.
Maria Williams. Freeland on the near wing.
He did tell me when he sat down, I'm not the shooting coach. He said,
Freeland, 3-point shot. Offensive board by Johnson. The putback is good. Haven Johnson now with 14 for the game. Dame. Kicks it back out. An outside shot by Becker. Ball nearly stolen away. It was tipped away. 14 on the shot clock. Now Matthews uses the glass. It goes in.
She's probably going to tell her teammates at the end of the game, I used that glass on purpose. She wasn't even set when she shot it. Lucky shot. We'll take it, though.
Kalissa Williams, far wing. Little drive, left-hand layup, does not go. She draws the foul. Foul's on Madison, her first. Kalissa ties the game with her first free throw.
Had to visit with Morgan Giddings at halftime.
Oh, yes.
Her Aquinas jacket on. Oh, man, I followed her. She was our athlete of the year at Oak Ridge, and just a two-sport performer here at MCC, and now she's on a softball scholarship and working towards a teacher's degree. An All-American girl. You can't ask for someone better.
Great personality, very intelligent, does well in the classroom and on the basketball court and the softball field.
Yeah.
You're right, Gene. How special she is. Little spin move, drawing the foul. Camellia will go to the line to shoot two.
Boy, when she goes into education, what a role model for kids. Polite.
Her students will be in for a treat.
Yes. And she said, "Do you think I'll be able to coach Mr. Young?" I said, "I think I'll find a job for you coaching." Basketball or softball.
Oh, sure. With her background, boy, they'd be missing out if they didn't get her involved in coaching. 1 of 2. Oh, my goodness. That was knocked right out. But that's the call. 2-point lead for Muskegon. Top of the key, little head fake by Kinder off the iron. Matthews rebounds for the Jayhawks. Kalissa Williams. Hit a blocking foul on Lake Michigan. Dane. That's her second foul. Check that, that's her third foul. High school teammates, they know how to pass that ball inbound, Gene.
They certainly do.
She knew Kalissa was going to be able to chase it down. There was a rebound there by Hess. Moss has the ball knocked out of bounds. Gene, talking to Coach Parker, Haley Moss, number 10, was freshman of the year last year in this conference.
Oh,
so
no kidding.
they had to keep tabs on her, but now they want to check off the teammates too, defend them all.
This is a talented team out of Lake Michigan.
Oh, offensive foul as Kamaria gets knocked down to the deck. Hess gets called for the foul. That's number 2 on Hess. Mario Williams back to Matthews. Matthews leans in. Rebound by Mosier. Kinder. Foul from behind. She makes the bucket, and she'll go to the line.
Well, I tell you, she's about 102 pounds and not afraid to drive to the basket and get knocked around a little bit. She's got tremendous quickness.
Freeland called for her first foul. And Kinder completes the three-point play. Freeland, three-point shot off the iron. Kamaria Williams puts it up and in.
Boy, nice little left-handed hook shot. She's an active little player. Need her scoring the second half.
Kinder. Foul on the court. Williams called for her third foul. Only the team's second foul here in the third quarter. Lake Michigan has committed 4 fouls in the third quarter. Lake Michigan coach and officials conferring to make sure the score is correct. And official, nice block. Matthews had the ball and then she is fouled. That's number 5 here in the third quarter, so Muskegon will shoot 2. Madison picks up her second foul. Janae at the line, a chance to increase the Jayhawk lead from 1. Makes the first.
You know, John, always good to look across the court and see what I think is a very nice crowd.
Yes.
People, a lot of parents and kids from area high schools and coaches, and great mix, and they enjoy basketball at this level.
Mosier, offensive board and putback does not go. Rebound by Matthews. In the corner. Shot in and out for Hackbart. There's an offensive board by Matthews. Matthews getting some rebounding here in the second half. Three-point shot doesn't go. Loose ball. Picked up there by Moss. Kinder. Three-point shot. She nails it. Lake Michigan retakes the lead by 1. Steven ball, last touch by Lake Michigan. Williams inbounds to Freeland. Alyssa Williams sees the baseline, drives, now kicks it back up. Matthews from the far wing. This ball picked up by Moss and a Muskegon foul. Fouls on Johnston, number 3 on Haven.
4:35 left here in the third period. Michigan up by 1. Amanda Parker moving her team in and out, keeping fresh legs in there and making sure nobody picks up that third personal foul.
Schaefer. Dingman. 6 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Jayhawks. 2 on the shot clock. Moss pulls up and misses the rim, so it's a shot clock violation.
Notice the shot clock violations we've had this game, John. We've played games 2-3 in a row. We haven't had one, maybe 1 or 2, but I think the defense is causing the offense to make those extra passes, which is melting down that shot clock.
And a nice shot from the corner by Taylor. Her first points of the night. Jayhawks by 1. Dingman working through players and a foul on Muskegon. Hackbart commits her 3rd foul. Dingman at the line. Dingman makes the first free throw.
Well, Muskegon struggled the first period, but since that, only 1 or 2 points has separated these teams for the latter part of this game.
As you mentioned, Gene, this is a very important game for both.
Yes.
Lake Michigan retakes the lead by 1. Calissa Williams, near wing. Freeland, 3-point shot off the iron. Offensive board by Hackbart. Matthews cannot convert. Jayhawks hustling to get 2nd and 3rd looks. Pass in, turnaround shot is good. Mosier.
Mosier with her 5'11" frame, a freshman out of Buchanan High School, said just off the glass, and they puts them up for 3 points, 42-39, 2:55 here in the 3rd period.
Calissa Williams loses the ball. Ball's picked up there by Madison. Now, instead of a jump ball, are they going to call a foul or just timeout?
I think Lake Michigan got the timeout.
Timeout, no foul.
And when they called it, MCC player was on their knees with ball and possession, so I can't figure that one out.
42-39, 3-point lead for Lake Michigan. Kinder fouled along the baseline. Hackbart commits her 4th foul. Kinder at the line, shooting 2 as the Jayhawks committed their 5th foul of the 3rd quarter. Kinder good on the first free throw.
That's her 4th, as you mentioned, John, and she's that 3-point shooter I was hoping would get hot here in the 2nd half, but she can't get hot sitting on that bench.
Long pass ahead to Kamaria. Off the glass, Lake Michigan rebounds. Mosier loses the ball out of bounds. Jayhawk ball. Ball's tipped away and stolen. Moss, near side, knocks it down.
You can see why she was the MVP last year as a freshman in this league, John. She's a talent.
That she is. Timeout Muskegon, a minute 57 left to go third quarter. 46-39. Back here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium, Lake Michigan picking up the intensity and making a run here towards the tail end of the third quarter. They now lead by 7. Williams keeps the ball. Ball is kicked, still Jayhawk ball. Now Freeland. Three-point shot is good by Williams. Dingman. Ball is stolen away. Now the Jayhawks making a run here. Pass ahead to Calissa Williams on the far side. Freeland back to Williams. Long three-point shot off the iron. Ball is stolen away by the quick Kamaya Williams. Calissa puts it up and in.
Right back in this ball game. Right back in this ball game. We're under a minute, John.
Right you are, Gene. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Jayhawks now within 2 with this run. They were just down 7 at that timeout, less than a minute ago.
And I was worried about them, but you know what? They hustled back and earned the right to. Actually, they could. That should be MCC ball, shouldn't it?
The possession arrows in favor of Lake Michigan is what they have, but Camario showing very quick hands, creating the jump ball or possession. Now Kinder. Dame driving baseline, and a blocking foul will be called on Muskegon. That'll be on Taylor. Dame at the line, shooting 2. Off the side of the iron. Dame will get a second shot. Misses the rim. Jayhawk ball. You must hit that rim.
Okay, we got 35.9 seconds left in this third period. The Jayhawks, wouldn't it be great if they could finish off with the 3, but they'll take a 2.
Freeland. Nice pass, good look. And Kamaria Williams finishes. We're tied at 46.
Excellent assist, super assist.
Yes. Kinder kicks it back out. Dame looking for a baseline. Leans in and scores the bucket.
I don't know how she even got that off.
2 seconds left. Three-point shot does not go. And at the end of 3, it's Lake Michigan 48, Muskegon 46. Jayhawks to inbound the ball as we start the 4th and final quarter here at Bartels Roadie. Lake Michigan leads by 2. Calissa Williams to Kamaria. Now Kamaria Williams kicks it back out. Freeland adjusted well to that pass. Matthews. Freeland. Kamaria Williams, high archer. Off the iron, ball is tipped. Good job by Taylor keeping that alive for the Jayhawks. And they'll have another opportunity this offensive set. Matthews keeps her pivot foot. Now Calissa. Matthews back to Calissa. Calissa passes on the 3. Shot is partially blocked. Rebounded by Madison. Calissa Williams denying the pass to Moss in the backcourt. Moss finally breaking free. Moss is fouled. She'll shoot 2. Moss misses the first free throw.
I mentioned several times Lake Michigan guards are small but quick, and very athletic.
Moss misses them both. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Mosier. Jayhawk ball. Johnston checks back into the game. She has 3 fouls. Hackbart has 4. So a few of the post players for the Jayhawks in foul trouble. Calissa Williams on the near side. Nice pass back. Johnston, oh, didn't go. Offensive board by Matthews, and Matthews is fouled. Reach-in foul on Lake Michigan.
Matthews needed that dribble to position herself, and she's going to come away with a chance to shoot 2 free throws. Guess what? They didn't give her that.
They said it was on the court. Calissa Williams, far wing. Sees an opening on the baseline. Puts it up and in. We're tied at 48.
They were 7 down just a few minutes ago, John, and they fought themselves back. Now we got a ball game.
Kinder off the iron. Loose ball. Chased down there by Mosier. Mosier double team. And she traveled. She dribbled right into that double team, Gene.
She did, and good defense.
Yes.
I was waiting for him to blow that whistle.
Calissa Williams, top of the key. Freeland. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews, top of the key. High archer, missed the rim. Rebounded by Mosier. Mosier, checked by Williams in the corner. Kinder, long 3-point shot off the back of the iron. Matthews with a rebound. Long pass ahead to face guarding. They don't allow that in the NFL, but they were still called for that foul. Dame called for her 4th foul.
You know, John, we've been at this a number of years. I like the rotation of officials. These guys work pretty hard, and they take it pretty seriously, and they stay on top of the game. Of course, 3 officials is kind of a luxury right now, but they cover the court well and make sure the kids are playing a safe game.
Calissa Williams. Matthews. Calissa draws the crowd whenever she touches the ball. Kinder. Long shot, does not even touch the iron. Dingman. Freeland leaves it for Kamaria. Kamaria looking for an opening. Whoa, how about that? Kamaria Williams gives the Jayhawks a lead.
Boy, nice little side jumper, almost a hook shot, and right through the hoop.
Yes, very quick release too. Moss leaves it over there for Madison, now Kinder. Moss going between 2 Jayhawks and draws the foul.
Boy, she got in a crowd right there and shuffled her feet. I thought that was traveling, but
Officials bailed her out.
yes, they did.
Kalissa called for her 4th foul. Now she has to take a seat. Dingman. 3-point shot doesn't go.
We got 2 Jayhawks with 4 personals, John, and this is going right down to it. Let's hope Amanda doesn't lose anybody and she can play her best 5 the last 3-4 minutes.
Now Freeland. Johnston. Freeland tracks down that ball. 12 on the shot clock.
Boy, they're struggling to get those shots off, John. They're going to
7. Matthews. 2 on the shot clock. Kamaria pulls the trigger. And the Jayhawks get the ball back. Kamaria is not only quick, but she's strong. And we have a blocking foul on Lake Michigan.
Freeland's a good 3-point shooter, and we got Hatbar on the bench. And,
That's number 4 on Haley Madison. Freeland to inbound. Matthews. Back to Kamaria. Freeland saves the ball from going out. Taylor.
Lake Michigan in its own defense, forcing the Jayhawks too far from the basket.
Kamaria with a drive, puts it in off the glass.
Holy cow, is that a shot?
Yes.
Running, using the glass.
Yes, it was.
Beautiful shot, folks. Is this their biggest lead of the game, John?
Yes, it ties their biggest lead of the game of 4 points.
Yep. Let's see if they can play with poise now. We know one thing, they're not getting shots in the first half of their shot clock. They're getting them with 4 or 5 seconds to play.
Freeland. Ball is stripped away. Lake Michigan comes away with it. And going down is Johnson, and she's called for the foul, number 4 on Haven.
Okay, we got Hackbar going in with 4 personal fouls, John. But I guess it's crunch time. It is crunch time.
Moss moves back as the Red Hawks set up their offense. Kinder on the near wing. Dame going after that baseline, puts the shot up, no, draws the foul.
You know what, John? We both knew she was going to take that baseline. That's her shot. That's her position. So I guess she's going to have to earn up from the charity stripe.
Dame at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first. And she makes them both.
Pressure free throws.
Freeland bounce pass to Taylor. Hackbart back in the game. Ten on the shot clock. Kamaria. Hackbart, 5 on the shot clock. Leans in and is fouled, blocking foul. That's the 5th foul. So Hackbart will go to the line to shoot 2. 3:38 left. Akbar misses the first free throw.
Boy, this late in the game, those free throws are so critical.
Timeout, Lake Michigan. 52-50, Muskegon. And she converts.
Keeping that precious 3-point lead with 3:34 to play in the ball game.
Moss pass down low. Putting it up and in is Mosier. One-point Jayhawk lead. Kamaria. Back to Freeland. Pass into Taylor. Turnaround jumper off the back of the iron. Mosier with that rebound. Now Moss. Drive, kicks it back out. Kinder, little head fake, drives. Left hand layup is up and good. Lake Michigan by 1. Timeout, Muskegon. 2:36 left. Lake Michigan leads Muskegon by 1, 54-53. Well, Gene, Coach Parker has put back in 2 of her starters that have 4 fouls in Calissa Williams and also Johnson, and now Lake Michigan calls the timeout.
Yeah, they wanted to see the matchup. The coach looked down here and see who the 5 were going to be, and I think he wanted to make a little matchup.
An exciting game, as you said, Gene. This is an important game because these 2 teams are tied for first with K Valley, 3-team tie, and you want to keep pace with that number 9 team.
And I'm amazed at how many, for both sides, how many were taking down the shot clock, needing the full allotment to get a shot at the basket. And many of the shots were kind of thrown up there. Excuse me.
Now Muskegon to inbound with 24 on the shot clock. Pass into Calissa Williams, checked closely by Dame. Calissa Williams, Johnston, pass down to Kamaria. Now Johnston, Kamaria, shot does not go. Rebounded by Madison.
2:11 to play. Lake Michigan with a 1-point lead and the ball.
Kinder, pass down low, battle for the ball, and Johnston gets the big steal. Under 2 minutes to go. A blocking foul. Calissa Williams will go to the line to shoot 2.
I would have given her a first down on that play, too. She had a hole, and she gained about 2 yards.
She did.
She had 3 defenders hit her all at once. She is a tough young lady.
Calissa makes the first, and we're tied at 54.
You'll hear the crowd if she makes this. It'll give MCC the lead with 1:45 to play.
And she sinks them both. 17 points for Calissa in today's game. Moss. Leaves it for Mosier. Now Kinder.
Help him, help him, help him.
10 on the shot clock. Moss looking for an opening. Kicks it back over. Dame leans in. Shot doesn't go. Offensive board is good. Battle for the ball.
I tell you, our little gal, Williams, she is a battler. That gal was twice her size and she pulled the ball from her.
Possession arrow in favor of Lake Michigan. 1:14 left to go in the game.
They got a fresh shot clock off of that.
Yes. Moss on the far wing.
Get some help, getting some help.
Moss with a drive, left-hand layup is good. She made it look easy, Jane.
Yeah, she's very quick. Switch that to her left hand and puts Lake Michigan up by 1. We're under a minute.
Calissa Williams sets up for a 3, in and out. Offensive board by Muskegon and a foul. Mosier. That's number 2.
Crowd's into it, John. Everybody's on the edge of their seat.
Janae Matthews at the line shooting 2. Off the back of the iron. Matthews, second shot, in and out. Lake Michigan with the rebound and the lead.
Got to get some help on the point guard.
And a reach-in foul on Kamaria. That's number 4 on Kamaria. Kinder at the line, shooting 2. She has 20 points for the game.
Lake Michigan's guards have been
She makes the first free throw. Second one doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds off the Jayhawks. Jayhawks had 2 players over there battling for it.
Yeah.
Shot out of their hands.
34-6 left on the clock. Just under 35 seconds.
Kinder. And a timeout called by Lake Michigan. 31 seconds left. We'll keep it here. There's 31 seconds left, 27 on the shot clock, so the Jayhawks need to get that ball back.
Yes,
they can't
they
just
do.
sit there and play defense. Gene, as we look over, we see that contingent of Reese Buffer finding out that they're 7th and 8th grade middle school girls basketball players, and there must be about 20 of them over there.
Yes, and a lot of teams that size have 2 7th grade teams and 2 8th grade, so that gives four teams among 2 years, so that gives the kids a lot of chance. And I know Mona Shores with an A and B team, and I'm sure they have the same thing. You get a lot of kids exposed to basketball to see
Yes.
which ones want to say, hey, I'm going to make this a commitment. I'm going to play this game. So it's a great learning, teaching situation.
They're in those developing years and getting an opportunity to play, like you say. Some, whether it's men or women, some people develop later on,
they
and
do.
to have that experience down there in the lower classes.
I said to Brian Barry, I said, you got a dynasty starting. And he looked at me and said, no, I don't. I have 9 seniors, dude. I have 9 seniors on the varsity. So he'll be looking for younger kids to fill those spots in the next couple of years. He's done an excellent job there.
Yes, he has. Coach Brandon Berry. Lake Michigan to inbound. Mosier to inbound for the Redhawks. Lean in, shot doesn't go. Battle for the ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks.
Jayhawk Sound will be with us the second game, John. That's exciting. They're bringing their instruments in, setting up as we speak. They got any top 10 songs on the national chart? Or?
Not yet, but they do know how to play the Jayhawk fight song.
Yes, they do.
25 seconds left. 57-55 Lake Michigan. We'll be right back. John Arter and Gene Young back here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium. Coach Amanda Parker with a well-timed timeout to talk about what they want to do on this last possession as they're down by 2 with 25 seconds left.
And the shot clock is turned off, so their possession could be their last.
Ball's tipped away and stolen by Dame. Dame lays it up and in. Wow, that's a dagger.
Yes. Anticipation.
Now Freeland, three-point shot, in and out. Battle for the ball. And a jump ball, possession arrow. We'll give it to Lake Michigan. 2 seconds left, a 4-point lead for Lake Michigan.
Didn't even get a chance to shoot that last shot.
And that'll do it. Lake Michigan defeating Muskegon 59-55. Lake Michigan improves to 6-1, 14-4 overall, while the Jayhawks drop to a game out of first place. Now 5-2, 11-4 overall. Tough game. It was a close game all the way, Gene.
It was, and both teams are above average basketball teams, and I was impressed with the defense on both teams and also impressed with Lake Michigan's guards. They're quick, and I think between the two of them, how many points did they have, John? They provide the offense too.
Right. Kinder had 21, and Moss had 9, but she was a playmaker.
Yes. So that's 30 points
Yes.
between them of their, 59? I wrote it down.
Yes.
That's not bad.
That's
from your
over half
guard
the
line.
points.
Yes.
Good point production from your guards.
Yes.
We want to thank the MCC TV crew doing a great job. Our camera persons, Chelsea Thompson, and also Jacob Lewis in the booth directing and producing. Lee Beaton, appreciate the great job you guys do. We'll look forward to doing the second game about 20 minutes from now, but right now, Gene Young and John Arter is going to say so long. See you in 20 minutes. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV.